first coming out was actually to my siblings. I started with my brothers and sisters, which was totally divided. Uh, some of them were like, "Hey, live your life," and others was like, "This isn't now." Then it trickled down to like just everyone at this point gossiping because then the word were out. People were just talking. My mom and dad heard many times that I was gay. Never said anything. They heard the rumors, but they never said. When my dad finally realized that I was gay, he gave me a call. And the call was, "Whatever you're doing, I want you to stop now." I was like, "What are you talking about, Dad?" He's like, "I heard you out with a man, and I need you to become straight, or I disown you right away. I disown you right away." My response to my dad was, "Okay, bye." And you know why my response to my dad was, "Okay, bye"? I didn't have a relationship with my dad as many people do or many people did. My relationship with my dad, like I mentioned in the beginning, it was transactional. When I was young, he provided to me, and he was really provided to me food, clothes, and such, where he would give my mom take care of us. There was never like a relationship of talking and playing and all the father-dad close relationship. And my relationship with my dad changed as I grew up and getting older, where it was still transactional. It was just me that now that I'm working and I'm in the States, I would work and send him money, work and send him money. So we never really had conversation. So for him to find out that I was gay and call me, and his first thing was like, "I need you to change, or I disown you now." My response was like, "Okay, bye," because there was nothing my dad was bringing to the table. And there's like we didn't have any relationship, and it hurt me that we didn't have any relationship. But I just kept it cool and just keep working hard and sending him money because I felt like maybe the more that I send him, it would be better and we will become closer. But the call was always like, "Hi, how are you? See, oh, send me some this, send me some that." I know it's really sad that I don't have a relationship with my dad, and I say it all the time. And my family hate when I say this, but I really don't have a relationship with my dad. I just never did, you know. And I know everyone is like, "Your dad is such a great dad," and my dad is amazing dad. He is amazing. He was a provider and all that. I'm just saying I needed more than just a provider. I needed affection. I needed love. I needed to play around. I needed a companion. I needed to talk to someone. I needed someone to talk to as a father figure. I didn't have that. I was so scared of my dad that I couldn't even have conversations with him. I don't know why I was so scared of him, because my dad wasn't even someone who would like spank you or beat you. That happened a couple of times, but he wasn't that kind. He would not raise his hand like as fast. It has to be something drastic. But yeah, the way so the coming out to my mom used to actually visit me in the States every 2 to 3 years. My mom, the way I came out to her, we already talked about it over the phone. I came out over the phone back home, but when she came to visit me, we just sat down on the table having breakfast, and I just pour all my feelings on it. And I remember she cried. She did not like accept it, but my mom wasn't. My mom loves us so much, and it is amazing. Like my mom, she loves us. My mom loves us so much that I know, like my coming out, like I know it hurt her, but she was there. Like she sat there in the table. We talked. She cried. I cried, and I just poured my heart. You know how I wish I wasn't gay, and I tried to change, and it didn't happen. And her thing was like, "Why didn't you tell me early? There was something we could have done." And it always, a part of me hate when people say that, but I understood where she was coming from as an African woman, as a Muslim woman, she lives in Africa. Like it's not like in the States where your mind is more open to things. So I understand where she was coming from. So, and I just went with that conversation. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap up this video here. Please tune out for the next one. I will be more details on it. Please let me know any questions that you have. This is my first YouTube video, so hopefully I did okay. Press the subscribe button, let's keep this going and let me know your questions. I will be more in details in my next video. Sending love.